Cool. Looks like we're started.
Cool deal.
How are you today?
Man, I'm good. I'm making it. Working.
Yeah?
Yeah, working for somebody else 40 hours a week, brother.
Yeah, I definitely remember those times.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even that long ago.
Yeah.
So,
I've been doing it for 2 months.
what?
You've been doing it for 2 months?
Now it's been 3 months.
Oh,
Yeah, 3 months and like 3 days. So
that's sweet, man.
I know it's one of those blessings in disguise, is what it was with the whole like COVID causing me to become unemployed and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, um, So yeah, how long have you been like working on this and stuff?
Man, not long. Maybe a little under a month.
A month?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe not even that.
Yeah. Yeah. I know it. Like, how have you been like enjoying the info and stuff that we've been getting?
Oh, dude, it's awesome. I love the 15-day challenge. Like it breaks it down super simple.
Yeah.
It's super that it takes it day by day, and then once you become an affiliate, it's a bunch more information that you can get. So it's
Oh
cool.
yeah.
I like that it's all video format. That's super cool. And he's a
Yeah.
super down to earth guy, David.
Yeah. No, I know. I was on the morning show last month, and like after that, like after we went off live, like I had another 30-minute conversation with him. It was really cool. Like actually, like he's a cool guy,
Yeah,
and
I figured he seems super down to earth. I mean, I've never talked with him, but hopefully one day I will.
yeah, I mean, I could definitely see you doing that. Like he likes to invite these guys that are like me that are like making this work pretty well and stuff. And I do believe like what we're about to go over is gonna really help you, like for sure.
Yeah, man. So for me, it's just I know it's hard. I'm more curious of you first starting out and like you don't really have a story, right? So at first, it's not you don't really have a story of, hey, yo, I made this much this week. Like I can't flash that and show people. And I feel like a lot of people are like, this is just another dude trying to sell some pyramid scheme. Uh,
Yeah,
so it's just
you know,
about developing a story first, somewhat of a story,
that's what like TikTok is perfect for. By the way, like you want them to get that personal connection with you,
right?
and I spent basically all morning. Like it's 2 p.m. where I'm at, so I spent all morning just making TikTok videos, kind of focusing more on getting the viewer to get to like to know me basically, and so I focused that part of TikTok on that today, and um, so yeah, like I think like I said, TikTok's perfect for having them like really get to know you because you're there, you're showing your face and everything, and it'll convince them more to be able to like get started on their journey and stuff, rather than seem like a salesperson that you can't see on the other side or whatever.
Yeah, because so many
So
people I notice so many people are so skeptical and because like I post before it was like a lot of like motivational stuff, like fitness related content kind of, and then like some comedy duets and stuff.
yeah,
Those videos will get like thousands of views, and then like I post more about I'm like you can actually change your life for $7 and it gets like 50 views and I'm like man. So
yeah,
it's just
I've
getting
definitely noticed. Um, and it, I don't know, I get tons of those comments that are saying, even still, like when I'm showing my face and I'm being really genuine and everything, that like they're saying I'm scamming and stuff. Like sometimes with like the hater side of things, you have to have fun with that.
yeah,
And I like to sometimes like just post a reply video, be like, hey, you're kind of wrong. Actually, this is what it is.
yeah,
I have proof and
yeah.
everything. Like, um, so yeah, and yeah, so we'll go further into it. I first wanted to like kind of hear what your story is and stuff. Like, what brought you into this and stuff.
All right, so for me okay, I'm 25, just turned 25 not too long ago. Uh, and I was in and out of school, college. I didn't ever find anything that like really just sparked me. I was like, man, I like so much different stuff that I don't know if there's just one thing. So I went, I was in school for like 3.5 years. Uh, and then I grew up in a small town in Mississippi, poor town at that. Like, it's all blue collar work. And
Mm,
people don't talk about this. Like, affiliate marketing is not a thing, right? Uh, so, like, when I tell my buddies and stuff, they're like, hey, this is something I really want to do. Like, but what is affiliate? Like, what is that? Is that like some pyramid scheme? So I get that quite a bit. But
yeah.
so growing up in this small town, I always seen really narrow-minded mindset of like, you go work for a company for 40 plus years and hopefully get a chance to get a good promotion. And I don't know, just like throughout growing up, I always knew that I wanted something way more than that and to work uh, for my freedom, and work and have more time with my family. Uh,
Mhm.
that's my main thing is just when I do have a kid, I want to be able to spend as much time as I can with them and give them an awesome life. Uh, so I went from that to I work at a store now that my granddad he worked at this store for years, and I was like I got out of college and I was a mechanic, and I was like, man, I'll go work at that store if y'all match my income. So then I just stayed there until I figured out what exactly I wanted, and I ran across a few TikToks actually that I was like, man, affiliate marketing, like I've heard about it, but I've never actually dug in. Then I started seeing more and more stories, and I was like, man, you just sell other people's product. Like the internet's so powerful that you don't even got to do much work a day. I mean, it's literally
Yeah.
promoting it, promoting it, promoting it. So for me, I've seen so much potential in that, and there's not a lot of potential in Mississippi. So I got to broaden that into the internet and put it out there for across the world. So for me, I just feel like that's a really good fit, and not to mention like I love making TikTok, and I always said I'll always I will be successful. I don't know exactly what it is before I ran into all this stuff. Um, I don't know what it was, but I always wanted to help people become wealthy. Like I wanted to get wealthy, but then I want to help people get wealthy and spread that whole message and just have a career that I'm helping people become financially free. And for me, like that's what motivates me. Grinding every day, like working, 60 hours a week, and then coming home every day from the gym, and then coming home and writing down and studying and making TikToks. That kind of stuff I like.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know, man. It's just, I mean, I won't stop until I get there for sure. But I don't stop. Like it's all day. Like I wake up at 7:30, I think, and I go until about midnight. It's just all day grinding all day, and but I'm just ready to develop a story. That's I
Yeah.
gotta story. Like I can say, hey, this is an awesome product, but if like, dude, where's the proof? So I feel like I really got to work that. I got to get some traffic coming in first.
Yeah. Like just from like you explaining all that, like we have some like really crazy like similarities. Like I came from a really small town in Alaska where basically it's the same as what you explained with your town, um, and everything. And along with that, I don't know if like it was the same for you, um, but like with my town, there seems to be a good amount of negativity,
Oh
and yeah,
yeah,
and so that's something I struggled with a little bit. And as I got older and became like more self aware and stuff, I began to realize like this is something like I kind of can't have in my life. I have to take out negativity.
yeah.
Otherwise, it's just going to demotivate me. It's going to
I'm
cause me to.
small.
What was that?
I made my circle really small.
Exactly. That's exactly what I've been doing more recently than ever. Um, like just real quick, a few months ago, I due to COVID, I lost my job. I had to move. I was currently at that time in Montana, living with my girlfriend. We both lost our jobs at the same time, so we were scared that they were going to shut down air travel due to COVID. So we had to make a last minute ticket home back to Alaska, and so we went to my hometown, stayed there for a few months, but it was incredibly it was not a good feeling. It got pretty bad to the point to where we just had to leave and go to a bigger town where I went to college at and where my girlfriend's family is at. So up since March, we've been living with family, in and out of places. Like we've been basically couch hopping is what it is. And because we haven't had jobs and we've been needing to change places and where we live and stuff. So yeah, and actually we're moving into a new place currently, so which is awesome finally. And it's because of this company has helped me out and it's helped me replace that 9 to 5.
Yeah.
So but yeah, I had to remove all negativity, and once I did that, my mindset has been so great. It's such a great feeling. I can wake up feeling motivated and happy, and
a lot the past 6 months. Before I even found affiliate marketing, I was always big into finding more self-awareness and bettering myself. So I worked on that a good bit and read books and stuff. And so it's more about just I've eliminated most of the negativity. So now it's just digging for that passion and finding it and just grinding every day, man, and learning as much as I can. It motivates me the most because nobody in my town I'm pretty sure nobody in my town thinks you can make money online, right? It's all a scam.
Yeah.
And I've seen so many stories, and it's I know you can make money online because it's not rocket science. It's like I'm out here taking surveys and shit. Finding a company, helping somebody else join that company, y'all growing together. I mean, and my biggest goal with all of this is be sincere about it. I truly, genuinely want to help people achieve wealth and have that financial freedom. That's my main goal in all of this.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, it's that whole thing where you have to surround yourself with like-minded people.
Yeah.
Which is positivity, people that want the same thing as you, basically. Right. And it's once you do that, you're basically unstoppable.
Yeah.
And you're gonna achieve what you want to achieve.
Yeah.
Especially when you're around people that want the same thing.
Yeah.
And I was the same way. I knew I wanted to be self-employed by the time I was a freshman in high school. The way I was going to do it at the time was help people around the world with fitness and become a personal trainer and things like that. And then actually 2 years ago, I was a part of Legendary, and I did the whole thing. I gave up after a week because I was 19 at the time. I was pretty naive, way more naive than I possibly ever was, compared to now. And so I gave up because I wanted to make money quick. That's one thing you do. Don't go into this expecting to make money quick. A lot of it is patience. Right. And you may get it. You may start making a living off of it sooner than others, or you may start making a living off of it later than others. So it's not a given, you're gonna make money at this time. So I quit because of that. Demotivated me, along with here's another thing that really can work in people's favor is kind of keeping things to yourself. I don't know. That's what I was so hyped and stuff when I first did it 2 years ago, and telling everybody, and people were telling me that's not possible. You can't make money online. You got to pass up on this. That's a scam. And I was like, oh man, you're right. I guess so. And I'm not making the money yet. So I quit. And the funny thing was I ran it. Someone that I went to high school with actually was making a living off of this.
Oh, really?
They're making a living. Yeah, they were doing this and doing it as a full-time job. And I was like, that's insane. I did it two years ago and gave up. Imagine where I would have been 2 years from now, or
Yeah.
from then, I mean. And so that was just so mind blowing to me. And I immediately jumped back into it. I kept it to myself. The only person that knew was my girlfriend. And I didn't even tell anyone in the house that we were staying at what I was doing. I just told them I was working online. That was it. I didn't tell them like what exactly it was. I didn't get into any specifics. I didn't tell my family what I was doing. I told nobody but my girlfriend. And um, as soon as I started seeing the results, I finally felt comfortable enough to be able to tell like my family members and stuff. And it actually, well, anyways, it looks like he. Okay.
I don't know what was going on.
I don't know. That was a little weird. Anyways, though, where was I? So I told my family members. The cool thing was they were kind of the ones that were skeptical 2 years ago, and so once I had the proof and I was making it, I was able to tell them, and they were like, "Wow." Like basically, sorry for telling you that 2 years ago. Like, so yeah, and so that whole like keeping it to yourself is a thing I really believe in.
So that before I forget, before this,
Okay, well, hold on a sec. The like mic audio is being really weird and like spotty. Let me see if I can.
yeah.
Okay. Do you see an option on yours by chance where it like allows you to change the resolution of your video?
No, it doesn't.
Let me see. Okay. Is there a settings option for you anywhere?
No.
Okay.
It's just front or rear camera.
Okay. All right.
I don't.
Yeah, this is like the second time I'm using this like streaming thing here.
Yeah.
So actually that sounds a little better.
Does it?
Yeah, I think
Cool.
we're good.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Where was I saying? Oh yeah. So have you ever heard of Herbalife?
Herbal. That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Is
so
it?
it's like it works and it's like a supplement.
I have heard of it then. Yeah.
Okay. So about 6 months ago, probably got close to a year actually. I was trying that, but the problem was everything was so expensive, and like I've been in fitness for I would say like 6 years, and I know like what reasonable supplements cost, and that like if you're charging $95 to $100 for a protein powder, like, and it's not a big container, like we're talking a small container. So
man.
I'm trying to push this because the guy, like my mentor, is in my ear telling me how much, I see him, he's doing really well, but I'm pushing this stuff, and I just kept getting negative feedback. But the problem was I started telling everybody, and what you were talking about earlier, I was just telling all my friends, my family, everybody, and they was like, that's just a pyramid scheme deal. And I kind of let it get in my head, and I just kind of let it die down. So whenever this came into play, Legendary, my goal was to not tell anybody. And so my girlfriend only knows because she follows me on TikTok.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I just wanted to say. Like this go around, I definitely told myself not to just be, because I do get super hyped when I see some success in something.
Mm-hmm.
And but I told myself like I wasn't going to do that this time.
Yeah. No, it's so incredibly hard. Like
Yeah.
sure it's like this for anybody to get like you do get hyped when you see stuff like this happen. Like when you
Yes.
see those commissions start rolling in, you
Yeah.
just want to tell the whole world is what
Yeah.
it is, and it's just so hard to keep it to yourself. And
Yeah.
that's one thing I struggled even the second time around when I came back to it again. Um, but like definitely like try to keep it to yourself until it's become a thing for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're just gonna get the negative feedback. And
That's my
stuff.
main thing right now is basically just working on a story and building not just a man. What? Can you see me?
No, it's just showing your sound.
Uh,
Oh, there we go.
damn, what was that?
Oh, we were talking about negativity and stuff like that.
Yeah. So, but yeah, this go around, like I just had to shut everything off and just kind of work in silence. And but my biggest goal right now is just building that story, and you know, not just a story from my life, but an actual success story from the program I'm promoting. So just driving more traffic and showing people that, you know, you can actually make something off of this.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the, along with the story part of things, I like to add to that. That was one of the things I talked with Dave about, actually. I was telling him about my story and everything like that. And to get like specific with like my story is I had my old employers from over a year ago, actually. It was at a gym I used to work at, and I also worked out at. And so when we came back into town, I started working out with them again because that's the only gym I've ever been to here. So I went back to the old place I worked at and started working out there. And they actually asked me, the first time they asked me if I wanted to work for them again, I declined because I was working on Legendary, and I at the time I wasn't making anything really.
Yeah.
And so I took the chance, and I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. I went all in on Legendary, so pretty much, and declined the job offer. Then they asked me a second time, and this time I was already making it pretty good with Legendary. And that time I was able to tell them, like, no, I'm self-employed. I really don't need you guys. So that was one thing I told Dave, and he said, add that to your story. Add that to people are going to relate to you. Like people want to hear that type of stuff when they become self-employed, right?
Yeah.
Like, so I was like, yeah, like I'll definitely add that to like start saying that, because he did tell me, he said that was the best thing that you've told me since we've been talking this whole time.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. So that's one of those like story things that'll like get people to like jump in for sure. Like that'll get
especially
people,
they can relate.
Yeah. Like people want that like to relate to your stuff. So that's a good part of like the storytelling and stuff. And so, yeah. And I guess I can like steer that into like TikTok and the content side of things. So I did so right before this, I looked at your content again and was just seeing like some things that we could talk about and stuff.
Yeah.
So I wrote some things down because I tend to like go off and lose my train of thought.
Yeah,
so
me too.
And so my basic like guideline and stuff of how I do my videos is I'll start with a hook to get the viewer drawn into the video, because people tend to scroll TikTok pretty quick, like on the For You page. And like, I know that because my girlfriend does it. She'll just go really quick. And I'm like, how do you know what you want to watch? Like, or whatever. So people scroll it pretty quick. So you want to do something that'll like catch them and want to. So, and that kind of gets into the like clickbaity stuff where like people really say they don't like clickbaity stuff.
No,
it
for sure.
Tends to get like negative stuff sometimes. But I've noticed like as time goes and with TikTok and everything, like people don't mind now as much as like they did with like YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
So The one thing I recommend is definitely be clickbaity with TikTok. That's how you're
Yeah.
going to get someone to stop on the For You page.
Right.
So that's the hook. And then the story. So you want to start with a hook, a story for like the middle part of your video, explain whatever the video is about or your story to get them to
Yeah.
relate with you, whatever that is. And then the call to action afterwards. The call to action would be like link in the bio, like
Yeah.
check it out, follow me for more, things like that.
Yeah.
So that's like the basic like layout I follow, and it seems to work really well. And so yeah, that's like one of the things I definitely would recommend for like anybody watching this.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I just want to let you know, like you're actually doing, I noticed you were doing like 15-second videos, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was looking at that and I was like, I'm glad you're doing that because
Yeah.
that's a big thing I like to go over with like people, especially at least right now, because
Yeah.
TikTok analytics seem to go everywhere. Like they seem to change a lot.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, the 15-second videos are a great thing to do along with like the music playing in the background and
Yeah.
using text bubbles, like pointing there, here, whatever. Like with me, for example, I used my story. I told my story saying like, "Hey, I'm Dylan Crow. I am 21 years old. I moved or COVID caused me to become unemployed, etc.
Yeah.
Whatever
I've seen
else."
that one.
Yeah, and then I'd basically go to showing my income and saying like, "This challenge has allowed me to become self-employed,
Yeah.
replace like any job."
Yeah.
And people really like that if it's like the music playing, it's a 15-second video, you're using
Yeah.
text bubbles, things like that.
I've noticed to get a lot more views whenever I do incorporate that stuff.
Yeah, people tend to not like to watch full minute videos
Yeah.
on TikTok. It's like it could be too long sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So especially if it's not like good content,
Especially if it's long and it has a bunch of text. Like they're just gonna get sick of it.
Yeah. So I definitely do a lot of 15-second videos, and you could do the occasional like 1-minute videos, whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then so the next thing I think this is kind of crazy, but the other thing, I've been treating TikTok like it's YouTube. You know how YouTube has like thumbnails, like they have like the picture for the video. So I've been really focusing on that part of things as well with making my content.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's such a big thing, because that would mean like they would have to go to your like page, I guess.
Profile, yeah.
Yeah, and look through your stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna share my screen.
Okay.
I have my TikTok, and I'll show some examples for like anyone that wants to look. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me fix this. All right. So yeah, what I'm talking about is like, I treat it like YouTube. It has like these interesting like thumbnails, like I'm an entrepreneur, try this.
Yeah.
This was 2 months of self-employment, stuff like that.
Yeah.
To kind of like hook the viewer that way as well.
Right.
So hold on a sec. Let me fix my screen. All right. So yeah, that's one thing I would definitely like also focus on. I've noticed that my like views an example actually is I did post a video one time, and I guess it didn't have the best video thumbnail or whatever.
Yeah.
So I ended up changing the thumbnail along with the description of the video.
Yeah.
And the views went up like instantly once I posted it like an hour after. I reposted that same video, the same exact video that didn't get many views.
Yeah.
I just changed the thumbnail, I changed the description of the video, and I reposted it an hour later, and it blew up.
Yeah, so like I'm still trying to work on finding the best like tags for the videos, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm still using a bunch of different, just trying to look at the most viral tags to reach more people.
Hmm.
But like my biggest thing, man, is like trying to show people my real self, because it truly isn't just a scheme, you know? Like I see so much progress and success with other people, and I've talked to other people. You're the first person I've actually like talked to, but I've talked message to other people, and like I see a lot of success, and it's helped them out a lot. And since my passion is to help people drive more wealth that way and be financially free, like it's something I'm truly passionate about. So it's not just a scheme, like, and you know, so my biggest thing is trying to get people to see that, and
Yeah.
and just making more video. Like I made one of like a, you know, it was like somebody asking me, isn't that just a pyramid scheme? And you know, I'm like, no, just let me show you for $7. You know,
Yeah.
just like, you know, it's trying to get the message that it's just $7 and it can really actually change your life, you know? Uh,
Exactly.
just trying to get them more engaged with me.
Well, like it even shows with what we're doing literally right now. Doing a live, I'm letting this go live to both my Facebook page along with my YouTube channel.
Okay.
And so reason for that is because I just want to spread this to as many people that
Yeah.
are
Cause
also
I'm sure
struggling.
I'm sure they have the same questions I have.
Yeah, like I can't tell you how many times I've gotten the same question, like
Yeah.
what am I using to do what I'm doing, things like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
And normally, just like you did, you reached out to me. You said you were doing the challenge, or you did the challenge,
Yeah.
and you asked me for help on TikTok or whatever.
Yeah.
And so usually when I get those like personal messages from anybody, um, I'll ask them like I did with you. Can we do a live? Like,
Yeah.
are you willing to do a live talk with me? And that goes along with like both of us. I also want to help people financially. That's
Yeah.
the biggest thing of this whole thing. Like,
Yeah.
I really get the joy out of it, and
Yeah,
so
because like the same stuff you're doing, like right now, like helping me and giving me advice, like that's free stuff that I would be like, that's the stuff I want to do. You know,
yeah,
like if I'm making money by helping people and them taking the challenges and upselling and all this, if people reach out to me, as much free time as I can, I want to help people because I want to show people that I want people to be like, yo, Dylan, like this dude actually called me and he's a super cool dude. Like, you know, and I want to give that impression on as many people as I can.
definitely. And that's basically why I want to do. Like,
Yeah.
I would love to do these lives every week. Like,
Yeah.
I actually have. This, like I said, this is my second one, and actually, it looks like the guy that I did my first one with is on here. But and like that was a really cool. This and that one was really cool, and
Yeah.
so I even have some other people booked up for next week. So I just want to make this a regular thing,
Sweet. Yeah. That'll be awesome.
and I want to do this free training with people,
Yeah.
and it's crazy that I'm doing this. Like I never thought I would be doing
Right.
anything like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
If anything, like I hated TikTok before I
Oh yeah.
got into this. It's insane, and um, that I'm doing this, and so yeah, it's just a lot. And um, sorry, I lost my train of thought there a little
Oh,
bit.
you're good. I do it all the time.
Yeah.
I
So
mean, my biggest thing is just getting some traction. You know, once I get revenue, it's not, you know, when I say that, I don't mean I need to make some money. It's not about that. It's that I want to show people that you can make money. You know, so it's not just like I need to make money so I can do this. It's not that. It's, you know, I need to have a story to showcase, you know, and say like, look, like I'm making an extra, you know, $600, $1,000, like whatever. Like I have goals written out of like
yeah,
that I want to achieve like within 6 months. And I got one thing I have to work on is like if I have a goal, like 2 month goals, and it's like in 2 months I want to be making like, you know, I don't set myself up for like full failure. So like in 2 months, like I would like to be making like $500 to $600 a month, you know.
mhm,
And like if I don't achieve that, am I like, damn, is this my route or just should I do something else? You know, so like I struggle with that kind of stuff.
yeah,
Uh but I'm still working on that. That's probably a big one that, you know,
yeah. Like
knowing when
you're
to
not the only
not.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's so many people, like including me, like that's something I even still kind of have to like fight against.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, though, they won't reach that particular goal, and
Yeah.
when it gets to that time, and they're like, "Damn, I didn't hit it."
Yeah.
Then that's when people are like, "That those are those scammers." They say
Yeah.
it's scammy because they didn't hit their goal.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so that causes people to quit.
Right.
And the way I view it is like it's another challenge that you're gonna have to overcome.
Yeah.
And in the long run, it'll help you out and it'll cause you to be more motivated.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, and like definitely like I say this to everyone. It's my three favorite words. Patience, persistence, and motivation are key things with this whole thing for sure. Like, especially like patience. Like I said, like it's so different with people. Like I've seen a couple of people that it took months for them to get their first commission.
Yeah.
Well, like the other day, I heard of someone that made their first commission on the day they started. So
yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's insane. So
I'm like, damn.
Yeah. So it's crazy, and you could definitely make this work and not be one of those guys that think it's a scam or whatever.
Yeah. So on you, do you basically use like TikTok and YouTube as your leverage, or do you go through like ads and stuff?
So right now it's just TikTok.
Yeah.
I have been doing it for 3 months now, and actually I'm gonna be getting into the paid ad side of things once I move into the new place that we have.
Yeah.
That way, like, I'm more comfortable with like just the place that I'm living at and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
but it's cool that TikTok's worked for you so far like this. Like,
I know it's insane how much you can grow with anything, like with that app.
Because
like,
that's the main goal I wanted. Is I really just want to use TikTok because it's like cutthroat, straight to the point. Here's a video. Here's what I have to offer, and go check out my link in the bio. And I really just want to use that to gain leverage and see some success. And then like once I'm making like my goal income a month, like I'm not gonna quit my job when I start making $1,000 a month. Like I need to be like supplementing my income. So, but once I'm making $1,000 consistently every month, I'm like, yo, I can start running ads now. Like that's my goal.
Yeah.
But I just gotta achieve the organic side first.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell you right now, if we stick with like what we're talking about here, and like I could tell you from experience, like for example, I'm getting on average 5 to 6 people signing up a day.
Damn, that's crazy.
And it's just TikTok, like
that's like crazy good for TikTok.
Yeah, it's insane, and I can't even imagine once I get into paid ads how that's gonna look.
Yeah, that'll just double on top of your TikTok.
Exactly, and I mean, I'm gonna still stick with TikTok. Like,
for sure.
Like so, like there's a potential to see 30 people a day. Like that, that's insane to think about. But that's what can happen with paid ads.
Right. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I've been just doing TikTok, promoting the business that way, and YouTube I actually just started a month ago, and I already almost have 200 subscribers, which is insane. I didn't think it would get to 200 that quick.
Yeah.
And I haven't promoted it either. Like I'm doing people that see my content on TikTok, and because I have it as one of my tabs that they like a quick link that they could go to.
Like I have a YouTube channel, but I haven't posted on it within the channel has like probably 7,000 subscribers, but it wasn't anything about this. Like it was like I used to deal with like mental health, like pretty rough, and something I overcame, and it was mainly just to help a bunch of people out with like anxiety and depression and self-awareness. So
that's really cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I may transition. I don't know. I just kind of let that channel die off. I don't know what was up with that, but
I mean, one way you could definitely get back into it for sure. Like what I'm doing with my YouTube is basically I'm reposting all like whatever TikTok video
Yeah.
I like.
Yeah.
I haven't sat down and set up a time to make a YouTube specific video.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I just post my TikTok videos on there.
Yeah.
And so if that was something you wanted to do, like it only takes me about 5 minutes to do that.
Yeah. Because like the
I-
videos I was posting, like they were, damn, this damn light. The videos that I were posting, were like, they were like real serious videos, like how to help people with anxiety and depression and stuff. So they're like, 20-minute videos.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that would be super easy just to throw up some TikToks. Or I may just make a new one just for financial freedom, just like on my journey with it.
Yeah, and I like this has been working for many people that are also on YouTube. Is like you could do some videos where you promote your YouTube channel, and your channel is honestly going to grow like pretty quick. And so like once I start making once I start making YouTube videos, like specifically YouTube videos which are more than a minute long, then I'm probably going to start promoting to my YouTube channel. That way it can grow a little more.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's a good way to start for sure. But yeah, so kind of going back to TikTok a little bit now. Just got a couple other things. So one like very important thing. I know I don't know what you're like, how many times you're posting a day, but like definitely consistency is key.
Yeah. My goal was 2 to 3 times a day. I mean, but like here the past 3 days, we've been so busy at work. Like I've been getting home after the gym at like 7, 8 o'clock. So I need to pre-film a bunch of TikToks. That I can have text to add into that. I
mean, definitely. Like I do 4 videos a day at the very least. And like now I'm at the point I have so many on my account, so many videos that if I want to, because like here's the good thing about being self-employed is like, and you're working with TikTok is if I'm feeling like I'm having a like really off day or whatever, or I'm just straight up busy with other things, I'll just repost my videos. That's actually one of another powerful thing that you could do to like is to repost your like most popular videos.
On the days that you just don't have anything or you're running behind.
So that's what I've been doing recently. Like if you looked at my content, it's honestly just mostly reposts just because of how busy I've been lately. So that's one thing also, like definitely repost for anyone watching this. And like reposting is also powerful, especially if you have videos that get over 100,000 views or even 20,000 views. Like it'll blow up again. So the consistency 2, 3, or 4 times a day is perfect. You're gonna grow no matter what if you keep that consistency and doing it every day. But and then we kind of briefly talked about like the popular like hashtags and stuff. That's definitely key. I've noticed as well having a good description of the video when you're
because I don't really put any description.
I've noticed like even I've changed like just the description before and it really changed things. So have it be like some type of good description, like how to make money online or whatever, something like that, and then the popular hashtags afterwards. Have you taken or heard of the 15-second free leads course?
It's only $1. I haven't took it yet. But I'm definitely. I mean, I need to take it anytime I get some free time.
I took it. It's actually really pretty powerful.
Really?
But it's a little because they changed their algorithm so much. It's kind of outdated a little bit. They made it, I think, at the beginning of this year. But they talk about how the hashtags. If you use the longer hashtags that has like less views or something, they recommended that you use those, and it'll give you more of a chance to pop up as the higher like viewer on that hashtag or whatever. or creator, whatever. But I don't completely agree with that, and that's mainly because I'm pretty sure the analytics again like changed.
Yeah,
Because
probably.
I did that and nothing really changed. So I
Yeah.
went back to just doing the most like popular hashtags, and that seems to really work still.
Yeah.
So definitely like stick with the most popular hashtags. I know the ones that I've been using more recently have been working really well. So, and that's kind of another thing I'd like to like bring up as well as I don't know if you've one of the things that is also kind of like powerful is looking at other creators' content,
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
replicating it into your own way or own
Yeah.
words, or whatever. Along with the hashtags, like you can use the same hashtags that they're using.
Right.
That's helping them out. But yeah, if you're running out of ideas or something, like you can go to someone's page
Yeah.
and not copy it from like word to
Right.
word and exactly how they made it, but
Yeah.
like replicate it in some other way if you
Yeah.
wanted to.
Yeah, I
Um,
definitely do that more because I run
yeah,
out of ideas sometimes.
yeah, it gets hard sometimes,
Yeah.
especially when you have to do 4 videos a day.
Yeah.
So that's definitely something I do. Um, but yeah, and then okay, so one thing I did look at like your older videos and stuff, and you
Yeah.
also mentioned was you started it off as like a fitness.
Yeah, and like a fitness like slash like duet comedy stuff, shit like that.
Yeah,
Just the kind of cringy shit, to be honest. Like just the typical TikTok stuff.
gotcha. Yeah. So I guess it's the way with like, and it's good that like, do you just plan on sticking with the like make money online niche?
Yeah. And if I
Okay.
ended up, because like I got to where like I would do like duets with like other TikTokers and it was kind of fun, like just to interact with them. So I might make like a separate channel just for like
Yeah.
just stupid videos.
Yeah. Definitely. Like one of the things I've noticed with like the algorithm and other people have mentioned as well is you have to stay at least for like the first like 1,000 amount of followers you get.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Definitely like stick within the niche that you want to focus on. Like,
Right.
um, yeah. So because I guess the algorithm gets all messed
Yeah.
up for you if you do like the fitness stuff, and then you also post the make money
Yeah.
online stuff, and so that's something I've really focused on as well, is just sticking with like the challenge and helping
Yeah,
people out and things like
that's
that.
kind of the goal for this now. Like once I committed to this, I was like, all right, like I got everything I have to be. It has to be about, financial freedom or making money online.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And then yeah, that was. I believe I went over basically everything.
Sweet.
Yeah. Oh, the other thing, and this is something I did before in my older videos and stuff, and I see some people doing, is for like one thing I wouldn't do is mention legendary or tell them like this is legendary marketer or even showing
Yeah.
the logo. Otherwise, in like the videos, they can see the logo or hear the name of the company, and they could just Google it.
Yeah,
And
and then it won't be an
then,
affiliate link.
yeah, and you wouldn't get the commission.
Right.
So
Okay.
that's something. Even
Yeah.
like Matt Hetzel, or he works with Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that seems to like mention it the most. He's like he always tells everyone like make sure you're not showing the logo or even like mention the legendary marketer name. They can
Yeah.
easily just Google it and then sign up through the web page,
Right.
and you won't get the commission. So, and I do believe that's what costed me a few commissions back when I was starting my TikTok.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I would show the logo, and I would even be like, "This is legendary marketer." I started the 15-day challenge, and then,
Yeah.
so definitely something to avoid. Things like that.
Yeah, I
But yeah,
definitely need to start posting more, man. Because, like, to be honest with you, I've only had I've only had 3 leads, like, and I think it's just because I'm not so consistent.
oh yeah, like I know that. Yeah, that's a powerful thing for sure. even if you have to repost whatever videos you
Yeah.
have. I know I've just gotten more comfortable with reposting because I have like 400 videos or whatever it is,
Yeah.
like unlimited videos that I could just look through and
Yeah.
repost. But like if you have like a busy day or whatever, just repost whatever you have on your like
Yeah.
channel or whatever, along with like whatever you make that day.
Yeah. I have to,
And,
because I got to get more leads and traffic in for sure.
yeah, I mean, I know, especially like if you stick with the consistency and even like I said, like the 15-second videos and things like that.
Yeah.
Like make it, even if it was just a quick talking video, like, hey, make money online, blah blah blah,
Yeah.
link there.
Yeah.
Just the consistency alone will really help out. And then if you had some extra free time as well, one of the things I would recommend, and is something I'm actually going to do as well because I don't do it enough,
Yeah.
is being a part of like the community. And by that I mean I like going through like the For You page or something, liking posts and
Yeah.
commenting on stuff, or even like I follow people that are doing the 15-day challenge and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
I kind of get myself out there a little bit,
Yeah.
so people don't think I'm scamming and stuff.
Right,
Like
right.
they know the
Yeah.
real me, like
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, that's basically like the major stuff that that I wanted to go over. Other than
Yeah.
like you're basically doing pretty well. Just like a quick recap is just definitely consistency, and then it's kind of TikTok's really just experimenting is basically
Right.
it.
Yeah.
It's mainly because their algorithm again changes so much. It's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you having to be on your tiptoes and stuff, like really watching. So
Yeah.
and then one of the things I was wondering is are you part of the creator, like have you changed your account to a creator account,
No.
or is it a business account on yours?
I think it's a business account.
Definitely change it to creator for sure, because
Oh.
the reason why is because like when I was first starting, when you're under 1,000 followers, the only way you can add a link to your bio is if you're a business account. Up until you're 1,000 followers, then you can switch it to a creator account, and in becoming a part of the creator accounts and whatever,
Yeah.
you will get access to all the music that is on TikTok. Like you won't have any restrictions. I don't know if you've noticed that.
See, I think I changed it. I think I changed it to creator, but I changed it back to business because I didn't know, like I didn't know
Yeah.
which one was better.
Yeah, I was the same way. I did the whole like looking up on Google, like because with
Yeah.
the business account, you're limited to music. You're limited to like a good amount of things.
I have noticed the music for
Yeah.
sure.
So that's one thing to also implement is adding like the popular music to your background or whatever.
Yeah.
To your,
I always go to like the most viral TikTok viral sounds.
Yeah. I promise you, if you change it to a creator account, you're gonna see so much that'll help you out. Like
Okay.
especially with the popular music side of things.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, like whenever you get a chance, just change it to the creator account. It'll be so much better.
Yeah.
Because once I hit 1,000, which is when you can change it, I was so thankful. Now
Yeah.
I have access to all this other stuff. So yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll do that tonight. I'm probably gonna go tonight and do a bunch of drafts and just get them set
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. But yeah, cool. So yeah, that was basically it.
Oh, sweet, dude.
Yeah, like,
I appreciate your time, man. Like just
Yeah.
reaching out and helping out.
I hope like this stuff like helps you at least a little
Oh,
bit.
for sure, definitely. Like it's cool to talk to somebody like that, that it's actually working for,
Yeah.
and I think this is what a lot of people want to see. And
Mhm.
just like talking to somebody, because I wanted to reach out to people. I've reached out to like a couple people, but like some people had like millions of followers, and I'm like,
Mhm.
yo, that person's probably not gonna get back to me.
Yeah.
And then I found you, and I was like, yo, this dude seemed like we seem similar. We're close in age. Let me
Mhm.
shoot him a message and see like if he wants to chat. And so yeah, like I'm super grateful you know,
Yeah,
just
I
to
mean,
talk to somebody that it's worked for, and they're just using, you know, social media.
and like I said, like I really enjoy doing these lives. I want to do them more often. Like
Yeah,
it's really cool. I just after these lives, like I feel so good. Like I feel like I've
yeah,
helped people or
right, yeah,
anybody. Like even you or
yeah,
someone
yeah.
I'm directly talking to on this live.
Yeah, it's definitely a good feeling because I used to do a lot of these lives for like people on my like about depression, anxiety, and help with their
Yeah,
self. And it's definitely a good feeling when you can help somebody and give them good info.
yeah, and one of the other things is I need to like I'm gonna definitely start doing more often. I'm gonna try every day. Is we have access to the live on TikTok, and that's also a great way to like grow your
Yeah,
account and everything, and even get people to sign up.
yeah, I need to
Um,
try to do that more.
yeah, I know I've done it in the past, and I would tell people like go to the link in my bio, it'll get you started, and I'd literally like see their notification go across my phone, like see their
That's
name and they
awesome.
signed up. I was like, wow, that's great. Like,
My biggest fear, I think, honestly, is just like not even a fear, but like I don't want to be that scammer, but like I don't want somebody to be like, yo, like if I'm on a live and like somebody's like, yo, if it works, like how much are you making a month? And I'm like, shit. Uh,
yeah, like something like that. If I wasn't making that much, I'd basically like tell them like, I mean, even like, how much have you made? Like, if you don't mind me asking, like,
yo,
it,
like I haven't made a sale yet.
oh really?
Yeah,
Well, I would tell people like you just started. You're only a few
yeah,
weeks in, which is like
yeah,
the month, and just explain the valuable info that you gained
yeah,
from it,
yeah,
and then kind of go off on what you learned is
yeah,
one thing I would do for sure. Like, um, and like maybe even mention like people that you've heard of that's making like a living off of this,
yeah,
and
yeah,
like, hey, like I talked to this guy, and he quit his 9 to 5, like things like that.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
but
this
yeah,
definitely it definitely helps because, for example, you're a TikToker, like you're on TikTok, and that's how you organically grow your your career with Legendary. Like that's how you grow it. So it's super cool to talk and see this and use that. Be like, yo, I talked to Dylan, and you know he's just using TikTok and he's doing well.
yeah. I know, like with like hopefully doing these more often. I know next week if you wanted to like tune in on Tuesday, sometime on Tuesday, I'm not too sure yet,
Yeah,
but like I'll be live streaming these on Facebook and YouTube again. That's probably going to be my main platforms that I live stream these on.
yeah, okay, yeah,
Tuesday, I don't know if you've um, heard of what's his last name? His first name's Daryl. 17-year-old kid. He is making it big already, and he started around the same time I did. Um, Daryl Gray.
Daryl Gray.
Yeah,
I've probably seen him. Is he on TikTok?
yeah.
I've
He does
probably
every.
seen him.
Yeah, he does everything on TikTok. He's been on the live show with Dave. Um, he's on the scoreboard as
Oh
well.
wow,
Yeah, like so I reached out to him, and on Tuesday we're gonna do one of these.
that'll be cool.
Yeah, and it's not like, I mean, definitely we'll be helping each other out in the live,
Yeah,
but we're just gonna also talk about our experience and like what we could do to help whoever's watching the lives,
yeah,
things like that. Because it's crazy how many like he's grown so much in his TikTok. Like he's at I believe like 75,000 followers, and
wow,
so like that's something I'm definitely wanting to dive into when I get
yeah,
to talk to him. Is like I want to grow like
yeah,
that too. So
yeah,
that's gonna be the way that we like help each other and stuff. So
yeah.
that'll be on Tuesday, and I'm actually like pretty excited for that.
That'll be
And
super cool.
yeah, and he's only 17. He's in high school,
Oh
so
wow,
yeah, and he's making this full time.
that's
So
crazy.
yeah, and again, that's the whole like he's just on TikTok. He hasn't done anything else, just like
Oh
me.
wow,
So
yeah,
um, anyone can do this.
yeah,
I actually have my grandma trying to do this as well, like, and
that's
she knows
awesome.
nothing about technology
Yeah,
or anything. So if she could do it, anyone can do it. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's what I like to tell people is like anyone and everyone of any experience level
Right.
can do this.
For sure.
So
You just
it-
got to
you
be
just-
organic.
yeah, and you just have to put in the work. You're gonna get it.
Yeah.
So
That's why I want to, it's for me, it's an achievable goal because I can work my full-time job and still post on TikTok until I'm reaching a kind of income that I want to get.
mhm.
And that's whenever hopefully I can be like, yo, I'm gone with this 9 to 5 stuff and I can travel and do shit with my
yeah.
girlfriend.
That'll feel so good. Like I'm excited
Yeah.
for you to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah,
know that
can't
was
wait
one.
for that.
Yeah, that was one thing I stressed about so hard when I was unemployed, and I was like, man, I need to make money. Like
Yeah.
I was getting the stimulus checks, and it was just about to run out, and I was like, oh, I need
Yeah.
some way to do this.
Yeah.
So, and I made it work, and I woke up at 3 a.m. some days when I was first starting, and
Yeah.
just grind until about
Yeah.
1 p.m.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah, so as long as you put in the work, you're patient and dedicated and everything,
Yeah.
you can make it work.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're doing. I looked at your content. You're doing great. And just keep going, keep
Yeah, just stay
working,
consistent.
stay,
Yeah.
stay dedicated, stay motivated.
Yeah.
Is one of the most important things.
Yeah. That's the main thing.
Yeah,
Especially
even if
for
you
me.
don't hit those goals, like
Yeah.
don't see it as a setback. That's something you're going to learn from, and you're
That's why I
gonna.
like to reach out to people, like kind of how I reached out to you is kind of just to re-hit that motivation.
Yeah, yeah. Like just definitely keep that. Even if you have to watch like motivational videos, like my
Yeah.
guy Gary Vee, he keeps
Oh
me
yeah, for
motivated.
sure. Yeah, I love
Gary
Gary
Vee's
Vee.
great.
Yeah,
So
he's awesome.
yeah, if it means you have to watch motivational videos, like do that. I watch his stuff every morning.
Yeah, I watch it probably twice a week.
Yeah. So, but yeah, you're doing great. Keep working at it, consistency, and
Yeah,
keep making those videos that you've been making recently. Like those
Yeah.
have been really good.
yeah. I'll just go in there and make a bunch of drafts.
Yeah. And then if you have any questions, again, like you can contact me personally.
Yeah,
And then if you'd like wanted to, like months down the road or even next month or whatever, we can have you back on this and
Yeah,
we
for
can talk
sure.
more about like how you've been and stuff like that.
yeah, yeah. I'd definitely like to keep in touch for sure.
Yeah. Especially if you have any questions, like I'm here to help.
Yeah, and I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah. Well, I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'm gonna
You too, man.
I'm gonna go continue to move my stuff into our new place.
Yeah,
Hopefully stay busy for the rest of the day.
yeah. I'm gonna go in here and make some TikToks, throw in a draft.
Yeah, have fun. Like
Yeah, man.
you got this.
Yeah.
All right, well I'll see you later.
All right, dude. I appreciate your time, man.
Oh, definitely. I appreciate you getting on here too to also help whoever's watching.
You
So
bet. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And I'll
Yeah.
definitely stay in touch.
All right, sounds good. I look forward to it.
All right, Dylan.
All right, I'll see you.
Take care, brother.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.